Hello, and congratulations on saying yes to yourself and your dream to become a health and life coach. I'm Chelsea, and I'm here today to go ahead and get you acquainted with your BHC course. We are so excited to have you join our Become a Health Coach program and can't wait to help you on your way to becoming a coach. In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know in order to get started in your class. It would be helpful for you to log into your computer and follow along. If you are one of our students who enrolled after the class start date, please don't stress out about that. We've designed the start of the course with you in mind. Students are able to move through the program at their own pace as long as they finish their course within 12 months from their start date. Additionally, you are not required to attend any of the previous Success Coach workshops, kickoff calls, or any other bonus that you may have seen in your email. However, you can watch these recordings if you want to at any time, and you'll retain access to them throughout your course. If you don't want to watch them, that is perfectly okay. At this point, we can focus on what is coming, not what you may have missed. So today, we'll be going over a few important things and what to expect in class. Let's start by having you log into your email. The first thing you'll want to do is be sure to review your invoice/payment plan. It can be found in an email with the subject line invoice. If you have any questions about your total charges or payment plan, you can reach out to your Clarity coach. If you have questions about changing your payment method, please reach out to our support team. You can find their information listed here. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at support.uat@healthcoachinstitute.com. You can chat with us from 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time 7 days a week on your Access account, which we'll go over in a few moments. Or you can give us a call from 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. EST 7 days a week on one of these below numbers. Please take a moment to go ahead and pause this video and jot that information down so you can reach support later if you need to. Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and get you logged into your Access account, which is where your terms and conditions and all of your course materials will be located. It's a good idea to go ahead and save this link as a favorite in your browser for easy access. You can find the link to log into Access in your email titled Welcome to Become a Health Coach. That email was sent to you almost immediately after you enrolled in the course. But if you can't find the email, no worries. You can still log in by going to https://access.healthcoachinstitute.com. Your username, which you're going to put here, is going to be the email address that you use to sign up. If you haven't already set up a password, please do so by clicking Request a New Password just underneath the yellow login button. And that way, a temporary one will be sent to you via email. Once logged in, you'll be asked to sign your terms and conditions. Please read through these carefully and contact your Clarity coach with any questions you may have. Once you've read through, understand, and agree to the terms and conditions, please sign at the bottom. Here, go ahead and enter your name here, and then click Continue. So now that your terms and conditions are signed, you'll be taken here to your Access HCI account, specifically on your profile page. Now, if you did go ahead and set a temporary password to get into your Access account today, let's go ahead and set a permanent one for you now. The way to do this is on your profile page, look to the far right to the small white button that says Profile Settings. Please click on this button. So a pop-up window will now appear for you. Here, enter in your current password, which is the temporary password you just set. Then enter your new password, and enter your new password again to confirm it. Once you've done this, scroll to the bottom and click the Save button in the bottom right corner. Now you've created your permanent password, so please remember this so you can log in next time. In the event, though, that you do forget it, that's okay. You can always set another temporary one for yourself or contact the support team for assistance. So let's go to your navigation menu, which is represented by these 3 horizontal lines in the upper left corner of your Access account. If you click here, you'll see second to the bottom is a support option. I know we just went over contacting support information, but you can also contact us here. If you click support, you'll see that you can email us directly from this window. What you can also do is click search articles to browse our knowledge base. Our knowledge base is a great way to go ahead and get a quick answer to any question about your course that you may have. You can type in a keyword like password to go ahead and find a guide on how to reset your password. Alternatively, you can go ahead and click Browse Articles to be taken directly to the knowledge base. So let's go ahead and exit out of this. The last option for contacting support from your Access account is to click Support Live Chat at the bottom. If we're not already with another student on a chat or phone call, we'll be happy to help you there. Now let's take a look at your courses. Please click on the navigation menu again. And now from the drop-down that appears, click Courses, which is the third option from the top. This is how you'll navigate to your course material. When you click here, you should be on the My Courses page and see two course options available. The first is how to use your Access platform training, and the second is Become a Health Coach. If you don't see both of these courses, please reach out to support right away by emailing them at support.uat@healthcoachinstitute.com or using this chat feature we just went over. Now, the first thing you want to do is focus on your Access platform training. You can open this course by clicking directly on the title, which will then go ahead and take you to this page. You will find all of the videos for the training on the right side. This will help you learn how to navigate Access HCI, and it should only take about half an hour to complete. Please be sure to complete this prior to moving on to your course, and feel free to return to it for reference as needed. Now, let's switch gears a little and launch your actual class. Please click the back button on your browser or courses right here to get back to the page we were just on. And from here, click directly on the title of your course, Become a Health Coach April 2020, or the different title of your class depending on when you enrolled. Welcome to your course. Here you will find all of your course materials and resources that will help you as you move through the program. If you scroll all the way to the bottom and look on the left side, do you see where it says Important Class Resources? We'll come back to these resources in a moment, but first I want to recap how your course works. There are 4 pillars in your training, and new course content is made available to you weekly every Monday. It's designed this way to allow you to catch up if you need to, but it won't let students work too far ahead. At the top of the page, you'll see BHC Orientation. This is where you'll begin once class starts. Orientation becomes available the first week of the course, and once you're done with these videos, you'll be ready to move on to Pillar 1, Week 1 the next week. You'll get to this by going to Pillar 1, clicking on it, and here's Pillar 1, Week 1 right here. Starting with Pillar 1, Week 1, you'll be prompted to complete an assignment called a Skills Lab at the end of each week. You will do this assignment with a classmate as your partner, and you will be role-playing as the coach and the client, applying what you learned in class that week. This comes at the very end of Pillar 1, Week 1, and at that time, you'll come across a video that gives you detailed instructions on how to do this assignment and find a Skills Lab partner. You don't need to look for a partner for your Skills Lab assignment until you reach this video in your class. You can learn more about this assignment or how to find the Skills Lab partner by searching the term Skills Lab in the knowledge base that we talked about earlier. Now, let's look at those important class resources on the left. In this section, you can find a link to join your class Facebook group, general scope of practice disclaimer, and a form where you can submit coaching questions to our faculty. You will also find your course syllabus. This is a great place to get an overview of your class and to see what is coming next in your training. So if you haven't checked this out already, I highly recommend that you do. Your Access orientation that we just looked at also has an important class resources section, which is where you can find your student code of conduct and policies and procedures. Now let's go ahead and make sure you are connected with your class Facebook group. Sometimes students are a part of the HCI Facebook family, but they haven't joined their class-specific group. So under important class resources, you'll see the link to join the private Facebook group. Go ahead and click that link to join the group. If your username on Facebook is different from your name in our system as a student, our administrative team will send you a message via Facebook to confirm who you are before admitting you into the group. Students are usually added to the group within a day or so. And we will say adding yourself to the Facebook group is a great benefit to you because it offers you a place to connect with other people in your class that start at the same time as you. And it's where many students find a skills lab partner. As a reminder though, you don't need to find a partner until you reach the last video of Pillar 1 Week 1. Lastly, as a part of your course, you will have weekly class calls with Carrie and Stacy. These calls will be hosted on the conferencing platform Zoom, but you can also watch them on your class Facebook page. We encourage you to submit questions about the content that you are experiencing and your coaching experience via this form under Important Class Resources. That way, Carrie and Stacy can go ahead and address them directly on the call. The last thing we need to go ahead and keep in mind for this is the day and times of the calls, which will be listed in your course calendar. To get to that calendar, go back to your navigation menu here and click Calendar just under Courses. Now, the days that have dots listed on them represent days that events are taking place. Don't worry if you don't see the dates for your weekly calls with Carrie and Stacy yet. We'll go ahead and notify you in advance so you can plan accordingly, but this is where you can reference for upcoming events. So at this point, we've covered what to expect during class and how to use the resources available to you. I know it's been a lot of information, but keep in mind that we are here to help you, and as you begin working on your class, things will start to click. Remember, if you have questions, the knowledge base is the best place to begin. If you can't find what you need there, you can reach out to support by phone, email, or by chat in Access HCI. Now that we've covered everything you need to know to get started in your class, just go ahead and get rolling with your Access orientation, again in Courses, and then by clicking right here. Don't panic if it all feels very new, because it is, and here at HCI, we're here to help. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.